Hello, and welcome back to another trophy guide. Today we're going to be going over all the comic locations. The first one's going to be in the beginning of the game before you even get out to the area, right after you talk to the doctor, and I'm going to show you right here. If you're walking, it's going to be on the right-hand side in the storage room. If you go in there, you're going to see a light shining on a barrel, and the comic's going to be right there. The next one is going to be to the far left of the map, over by the crashed convoy. This is right at the beginning also. Just go left, make your way past all the people. You don't even have to fight them. And it's going to be underneath by the convoy, under the waterfall. There's going to be a guy over there with a campfire. He's going to be dead. And you can either loot it off his body or go and pick it up. Either one works. So, you're going to see right here, I'm going in the cave. There's the fire. We looted off the body, and we're good to go. And there's also some stuff you can loot, so don't forget to do that. The next one is going to be right down the road in the main, like the center town in the 2-story building. There is going to be a trap in there, so watch out. There's also going to be some guards, so watch out. Like I said, right in the center of Slaytondale, 2-story building. It's pretty tore up. You're going to go in there. Up against that table, there's a trap, so watch out. There's notes and loot you can get. And right behind you on this little thing is going to be the comic. The next one's going to be in the town of Wineham Village. It's going to be at the gas pumps. If you went all the way, when you enter, it's going to be kind of by the exit that goes to Skidmore. Right there. Just look for the gas pumps. It's going to be on the bench right in front of the building. The next one is going to be in Gerald's Head, on the second floor in the bathroom. You're going to see right here, Withermore Village, Gerald's Head. And it's going to be upstairs in the bathroom. So we're going to go upstairs.
Watch yourself, Civic.
And nope, not here. I think it's the next one over. Cloth. Yep, there it is. And just to save us some time, I'm going to show you a quick way to get to the next one, because it's going to be in North Barn. You don't have to go through the exit and all that. You can literally just go downstairs. There's a secret entrance by the boilers you can go through. It's going to take you to a underground tunnel. And it's just going to get you a little bit closer to North Barn. Not like anything significant. It's just a little bit faster. And if you haven't found the tunnel, there's some loot down here. I'm just going to hurry and rush through there. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit, and you're going to see what I mean. Just follow where I'm going. There's really no enemies. There's a little bit, but they're not hard. They're the ones you can just stomp. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit. So we're going to just go ahead and rush through this. Like I said, there's no real enemies. There's things that blow up. You're going to take a left. You're going to run up to Nora's barn. And keep in mind, her barn has a lot of traps, so you can just run straight through the traps and be okay. And it's going to be at the bottom on a bench, so you're going to see me run over there and look for it. And I don't think I find it right off the bat. I think I'm looking around for it. I go to every other spot but where it's actually at, so I apologize for that. But this is probably the last real easy one to get. The next two are kind of a little bit tougher to get. And it's right there on the bench. It's right by the ladder that takes you outside. So once you get that, oh, I was wrong. This is the last easy one to get. This is going to be right after you leave the Wineham Village to go to the woods. You literally just go down to the third building, and there's actually a couple over here. This one's going to be in the third building on the floor next to the mattress, so I'm going to run in there. These guards won't attack you. Right here, right on the floor. And once you get that, you can literally just run up the road to the Daltov mansion, I think that's what it's called. And if you haven't been here, there is a couple traps here also. There's some rebels outside the fence. You don't have to worry about them if you just take the right side entrance. but this is going to be in the building. So we'll just run over here. You can loot that body if you need to. I'm kind of just rushing through so I can show you where it's at. Like I said, you can run through the traps. The traps really don't affect you like that, so you can run through the traps. There's a door in the back of the house. Go in there. You can either go straight to the side. I just went through here because it's a little bit, like I said, I go underneath it's a little bit quicker. And I am going to go to the right side, but it's actually on the left side. So it's on the right side, very far end. So there is, I think, a cloth over here. Yeah, just a cloth. It's on the other side on a table. And then that will be probably the last easy one. I'm gonna you can do some missions with this lady and get some loot. So this one's a little bit harder again. I recommend doing it towards the end because it's an interchange. But what you're gonna want to do is when you come in through the entrance at the woods, like I said, at the end when you power everything up and you get it open, you need to have some potions to keep you from getting the infection. Because that's where this is going to be, and there's a lot of ghouls in here, so make sure you have weapons. It's going to be down one story, and it's going to be on some chairs. So you can see I cleared it out already, but there's a lot of ghouls in here. So if you want to go from the outside bottom in, that would probably be easier if you can do that. If you can't, as you can see, I'm showing you that's like the center section. That's where Turner is. It's gonna be in this corner right by the window. So it's really what you want to do. I went in there and just blew everybody up. I'm high level. It's not hard, and it's gonna be laying on this chair. And the last one is going to be at the very end of the game. You're gonna see it right here. I don't know what my guy's doing, or what I was doing, or why I'm taking so long, but this is the very end where you're gonna get in the Winham plant. You can just run straight through this. I would recommend having some sort of potion. Like I said before, that's what I'm gonna do. If you talk to Dr. Holden, it's not even Harrow, it's Garo. You can get some from him and learn how to make them. He also gives you a perk, so it's not as bad. But just rush through here. You really don't have to fight anybody. And we're going to run all the way through until we get to like an area with a big hole in the ground and there's a train sinking into it. And from there, you're going to take a right. You're going to look for some stairs. Like you're going to go underneath the platform. So there's the train. There's the big hole in the ground I was talking about. Do not go straight. Don't run up that. You're going to want to go right. And you're going to go up here and you're going to see a ladder, a set of stairs, not even a lot of stairs. There's a bunch of people over here, so just keep running. The stairs are going to take you straight up. And even when you get to the comic, there's going to be a ghoul, so be ready for that. And then you're just going to take another right and look for the light. You see that light? There's going to be a hole in the wall you can crawl through. And you're going to be taking damage, that's why you need the potion. Whether you get in here or not, there's going to be a ghoul that can get in here, so it's going to be at the far right side. Loot your stuff if you want to. It's going to be laying on the ground over here. So all the way over here, and that is your final comic. And with that, you get the trophy, and you're good to go. I have a lot of walkthroughs for this game, so if you like the video, if you like it, maybe leave a comment, subscribe possibly. Go ahead and watch my other videos if you want another walkthrough. I have a bunch of them for basically everything hard on this game. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Thank you again.